Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about creating your own opportunities to land a job, especially in this evolving market. With layoffs, the rise of AI, the need to reskill, it's more important than ever to take control of your career. I'm going to walk you through how to create your own opportunities by aligning your skills with market needs, reskilling, and taking strategic actions to stand out. Let's dive into it. To start with, let's talk about what I'm sure you're seeing just like I am in the market. With economic uncertainty, we've seen lots of layoffs. Companies are being a lot more cautious, and the job market is just becoming so much more competitive. AI and automation are changing the landscape. They're changing jobs, and they're also creating demand for new tech-savvy skills. More so than we've seen in the past, companies are in need of employees who can adapt, who can reskill, and who can bring value beyond their traditional roles. One thing you can do here is to make sure you have a very good understanding of the market and what's happening. Pay attention to the different types of skills and which ones are in demand. Even in your current role, think of how it's evolving and consider which new roles are emerging based on technological changes. This is the time to see these changes as opportunities instead of seeing them as obstacles. Yes, the market is changing, but this also presents new possibilities if you're willing to adapt and stay proactive. One option to take advantage of the changes is to look for ways that you can reskill and upskill so that you're always staying relevant. Take a look at in-demand skills such as data analysis, digital marketing, AI, or even project management. A lot of these skills are becoming relevant across various industries and sectors. Upskilling and reskilling can mean enrolling in a program at a university, or it can mean taking certain courses on platforms like LinkedIn Learning or Coursera. There are lots of different ways and a lot of different options for how you can go about learning new skills or enhancing the skills you already have in your particular role. As you're learning new skills, it's also important to build a portfolio that showcases your skills. Having experience is always critical in the process. Even if you don't necessarily have a way to incorporate some of these skills into your role, you can look at other ways that you can gain experience. For example, working on a side project or contributing to an open source community. Those are some ways where you can leverage the new skills that you're learning and put them to practice. That way you can show and not just tell your new skills and your abilities. So what exactly can you do? Spend 30 minutes or an hour each day learning something new. You can look across your industry or within your function to figure out which certifications are the most relevant, especially certifications that complement what you already do or an area that you would like to get into. And third, find ways that you can apply your skills right away. So this can be, again, through volunteering, taking on a project that you start on your own. But the idea here is to make sure that you're putting into practice what you're learning as quickly as possible. Reskilling and upskilling are ways that you can make yourself more competitive in the market. And these, again, are things that are within your control. By spending the time, by learning something new and putting it into practice, you're able to differentiate yourself in the market against your peers. To create your own opportunities, it's really important that you understand how to align what you enjoy, what you're good at, and what the market needs. A lot of people miss this step. If you're not able to align what you're good at, your skills, your interests to market needs, it makes it more difficult. You want to make sure that where you're investing your time and effort aligns with the overall market need. That's really important so that you get that right intersection and that mix of, again, things that you're good at, something that you're interested in, and companies are willing to give you opportunities in that space. So one thing you can do here is to look at different industries or look at different roles and look at the top skills that are needed. Take that list and compare it to your own skill set. Are you able to look at this list and see that you already have some of these skill sets? If you don't, this can be a clear way to know exactly what skills you need to work on and which skills you need to build to better position yourself for opportunities. Look at different fields that are in demand now. Think about cybersecurity or project coordination, or even being able to manage remote teams. Look at the different skill sets for these types of roles and see how you match up with that. Once you have all of that, you want to be able to map out where your skill sets lie and how it aligns to these different roles based on the skills that are needed for these roles. This can help you figure out where you can have your best fit. For example, if you're very organized and you're good at coordination, maybe something in the project management space or event planning can be a great opportunity for you. So what exactly can you do here? On a weekly basis, take a look at different roles and different job descriptions in your current field or in a field that you're looking to get into. See how your skill set matches up to these roles. Next, you can also look to have conversations with professionals who are already in these roles or in these industries to understand what their day-to-day is like. They may also have some insights for you that are not very apparent in job descriptions in terms of what it really takes to do the job day in and day out. And third, you can keep track of all of these skills that you're gaining. If you see any gaps in where you need to build skills, having a list will make it so much easier to be tactical and create a plan for each of these. Being able to align your skill set with market needs is a great way to continue to stay relevant in the market, to keep a pulse of the market as things are changing. That way you know that you're positioning yourself to stand out, even though there might be changes in the market. Creating your own opportunities means putting yourself out there. You can't just sit and wait for the opportunities to come to you. This can involve networking and building your brand so that you continue to stand out. For example, as you gain new skills and work on new projects, you can update your LinkedIn profile to showcase everything that you bring to the table. A strong LinkedIn profile can attract recruiters, hiring managers, and other professionals who are in the field who may want to connect with like-minded individuals. When you have the opportunity, engage with industry content. This can be online, networking events, attending different conferences. The idea here is to get in the mix with different people who are already in the space or others who are also getting into the space, so you have a community of folks around you who can support you, but also help with sharing knowledge. Another option is to create content around your area of expertise. This can be related to your role. It can be related to the industry. You could share takeaways from what you're learning as you're taking different courses, as you're working on a project. For a lot of people, they enjoy building in public because one, you can get feedback, but you can also share with folks and they can see what it is that you're doing and see the different skill sets that you're building. And this helps you become more visible so you can actually showcase instead of just telling. So here, you want to do some tactical things that can make it easier for you to network, build your brand, and tell your story. Dedicate some time to work on your LinkedIn profile so that it's very clear which roles you're targeting, which industries you're in, or which industries you're looking to get into. You can connect with recruiters, you can follow different companies to stay up to date with their progress, and you can also join industry groups. Find different ways to meet and connect with people, for example, attending webinars, attending different conferences, or even meetup groups, either locally or if you're visiting a different city. Create a simple overview of who you are. This could be a one-pager, it could be a website, or some kind of portfolio. Make it easy for people to understand who you are and what you're about. What are your key skills? What area are you looking to get into? And where do you have experience from before? Building your brand is something that can set you apart from others. You're unique, your journey is unique, and as much as you can tell that story, not just where you came from, but where you're heading, what you're looking to do, and most importantly, the impact that you can have. How can you help an organization further their objectives and their goals? Why are you that person to select? Make it clear for people so that they understand that, and it's an easy decision for them why they should pick you. From mentoring and coaching people, I know that the job market is extremely challenging right now. Because of all the layoffs, there are lots of talented people looking at the exact same opportunities. After dozens and even hundreds of applications, sometimes you still don't hear back. Not to mention the length of time that the interviewing process takes. It can take months to find the right opportunity. But here's what I want you to take away from this video. This is not about waiting for opportunities to come to you. This is about creating a way, finding a way to make your own opportunities. When you upskill, when you align your skills with market needs, and when you build your brand, you're taking ownership of your own career. You may have heard people say, own your career. Well, this is exactly what this can look like. This is about doing things that are within your control to change your circumstances. Because I want you to know that you can. You have the power within you to create things, to attract possibilities, to make things happen for you. No matter how challenging the job market gets, you have the power to make things happen. Now, it may not be exactly as you expect it to be. It may materialize in different ways, and you have to be open to that. But either way, you have the power to make it happen. The idea here is to be proactive, to continue to take the actions that you can, because every step you take will bring you closer to your goal. In everything I described, you're either gaining new skills, you're gaining new opportunities, you're learning about the market, you're learning about different roles, you're learning about different industries. All of these things help set you apart and they help position you better. So remember, no matter what is happening outside, no matter what's happening externally, you have power within you to make things happen, to do things differently, to gain skills. These are things that no one can take away from you. So I hope this video inspires you to think differently, to feel like you're in control and you have the power to change your circumstances, to get that new opportunity, to grow in a new way, to gain new skills. Thank you so much for watching. If this video inspired you, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and watch another video while you're here. Go out there and make your own opportunities. I'll see you in the next video.